In this class, let us learn about access specifiers. So what is meant by access specifier? It controls the accessibility of members of class. How long you can access that members in a particular access specifier you defined. If you take a member in a private section, up to where you can access that private member, or if it is a public member, up to where you can access that, or protected also. So a private access specifier. What is the feature of private access specifier? See, very first point, private members cannot be accessed outside the class. These are the rules. You need to remember these points. Okay, private members cannot be accessed outside the class. What does it mean? So if you take any variable or any function, any member in the private section, you cannot access directly from the non-member function. It can be accessed only through the member function of a class. One thing you should remember, how to explain this access specifier. You must keep it in your mind, the 3 points. What are those? Where we can access that members, where we cannot access, and whether it is inherited or not. See here, very first point, private members cannot be accessed outside the class. So a non-member function cannot access private data. Then who can access private data? They can be accessed only through the member function and friend function of that class. We already discussed a member function. Functions which are defined inside the class are those functions which belongs to class are called a member functions. Only those functions can access private data. They have the rights to access a private data. It cannot be accessed through the non-member function, isn't it? Now, another thing is a friend function can also access the private data. This at this moment you have to memorize this point. Friend function can access the private data of a class. And the next chapter, that is function overloading chapter, let us discuss in detail. And private members cannot be inherited. Inheritance, at this moment I'll give a little bit in introduction about the inheritance. Inheritance means features of one class is acquired by another class. That is called inheritance. Any member or any variable or a function, if you take in a private section, it cannot be inherited to other class. So this is also we shall discuss in detail in a chapter inheritance. Understood? Okay, now I'm going to explain these concepts through a program. Right now we shall discuss only this point. Private members cannot be accessed outside the class and it can be accessed only through the member function of that class. On these 2 points I have written the program here. It is enough for exam also. See here, I have taken a class book. This class having one data member, that is book ID, and I have taken a function called operation. Name of the function, I choose operation. In this function, I am going to read book ID, enter book ID, then cin statement. After that, I am going to display book ID. See what you need to observe here. This class having one data member and one member function. BID, book ID is a private data, and operation, the function operation is public data, public member function. So together we call it as members of a class. This class having 2 members, one data member and one member function. Okay. As per the rule, private members cannot be accessed outside the class. See, our intention is to read data to this data member and I want to display on the screen. In order to read data, we have written instruction. That instruction is in operation function. And I am going to display the content on the screen. That instruction also I have written inside the function. So unless you call function, it won't execute. You have prepared everything here, but you have to execute this. You have to call this function. From where we have to call? Always execution starts from main function, isn't it? So, and one more rule is there. To call a member function, we have to use object and dot operator. Then we need object here. How to create object? This is also we already discussed how to create object, class name and object name. Name of the class is book, B is an object. Now I have to call the function using object name and dot operator, B dot operation, then get ch and close. See here, operation is in public section. So from main function I can access operation. Main function can access the operation function because it is in a public section. Public members can be accessed through member functions and also non-member functions. Whereas a private data, BID, you cannot access BID from here. Okay, who has to access? Operation has to access. This function has to access. Because it is a member function of this class, only this function have the rights to access a private data, not from main function. I'll change a little bit here. If I take BID, instead of displaying here from here, I'll comment it. Okay, assume there is no this statement is not here. I'm going to display in a from main function. Okay, see out insertion BID colon BID. If you are trying to display BID from main function, BID is also a member of a class. It's a data member. As per the rule, how to access members of class, object and dot operator. So I must use object b dot BID semicolon. Get ch. Close. If you are trying to display or access this private data from main function, you will get an error, because private members cannot be accessed from the main function. So this is wrong. You should not write like this. That's why I have written this statement here. Understood? So this is, you should not write like this. You must access a private data from member function of the class. I hope you understood this concept. Actually, whenever they ask you to explain private access specifier, you must write all these points, but you can give example on these 2 points, from where you can access, from where you cannot access. Understood? In the next video, I'll execute this program, then let us make these changes, and let us see what happens in the output. Thank you.